Hi, Valley and Mountain. My name is Summer. I'm the children's minister here with Valley and Mountain. My pronouns are they, them, and we have a special guest and community member with us who you may recognize. Dr. McKinney, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Laura Ellen McKinney. My pronouns are she, her, and I am excited to be here and honored to be here with you today.
Thank you so much for joining us. Dr. McKinney and I have been chatting a little bit this morning, and we're both feeling excited and honored to join you in this recording from the past to talk a little bit about history and stories. And before we tell you too much about that, let's see what kind of tea we have for today. While I grab the sunflower jar, I think Dr. McKinney has beverage today too. Do you want to share?
I have, although you cannot see because it looks very dark, I have a jasmine green tea. It is one of my favorites. It is good for the soul. It is good for the body. And I'm going to wait for Pastor Summer and we can imbibe together.
Yum. Well, I have the sunflower jar here. Let's see what kind of tea we have for today. It looks like a green tea. Let's see what some kind of green tea in a green bag, and our word is offering. And offering means that we are doing an action of giving or contributing to others without condition. So offering is a part of our commitment together to radical hospitality, and it's a really, really special word and a really special action. One example of an offering is sharing stories together. You might remember when story was our word of the day, and we talked about how history is shared and how community and belonging is built through sharing stories. Well, telling stories is one of our ways of using our offerings to make peace in the community. Did you know that November is a very special month to honor the stories of our community members? Not only is November Indigenous Peoples Month, but November is also very special for more than one reason. And today we will celebrate one special reason that Dr. McKinney brought to me and we are bringing to you to talk about.
Is that this is National African American Clergy Women's Awareness Month. That's a mouthful, so I'll say it again. It is National African American Clergy Women's Awareness Month. And this is something that I learned about because of the woman who was able to get this made into a national movement. And her name is Reverend Dr. Laverne C. Hall. Some of you might recall having met her when she spoke at Valley and Mountain in the physical building in February of 2020, just a couple of weeks before we had to go to this virtual mode of worshiping together. So, Summer.
Yes, I'm so excited for celebrating and talking about National African American Clergy Women's Awareness Month with you all. And as Reverend Dr. Hall says, this month, I'll quote her, recognizes Sojourner Truth, as well as other African American clergy women that are in the business of developing congregations outside of a traditional church, just as she did. And there's an offering that Dr. Hall created. Dr. McKinney, do you want to talk about the beautiful clergy stole? And I'll share a picture.
Yes, one of the things that Reverend Dr. Hall did because of the pandemic of 2020 was, though she had been for the last few years celebrating Sojourner Truth with clergy women locally and around the country, it was no longer possible for everyone to get together. I should also mention that when she came to Valley and Mountain, what she talked about was Sojourner Truth and the theology of Sojourner Truth, which had been her doctoral dissertation completed when she was 81 years old, which I think is an amazing testament to the sturdiness of faith and to this particular project. what Dr. Hall did, because she is also an artist who works with artists, is that she had an artist make a stole that highlights Sojourner Truth. And the stole was sent all around the country. And each woman who received, each female pastor, here's the stole, each female pastor around the country who received the stole signed their name to it, which will later be embroidered into the stole, put it on, gave their sermon to their virtual congregation in it, and then sent it to the next person. So it's been all around the United States at this point and has made its way back to Dr. Hall. Truth Travels is the name. So
Thank you.
Truth Travels, Sojourner Truth traveled. We're in a moment of bringing Sojourner Truth's truth from a place in the past forward in time to you. So it's a wonderful play on words. Sojourner Truth traveled to do the work that she did. Her stole in this century traveled. And because we are now in a moment where where we don't always know what is true and people are redefining truth, to make certain that truth is traveling from person to person is a really important thing. I want to thank Reverend Hall for her creativity, for her faith, for her contribution, for her bringing a community of national women together, for her connecting to this ancestor who put her life on the line to make certain that her word got out, that people who were enslaved could have the possibility of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
Well, to celebrate this special November together, we will continue honoring Reverend Dr. Hall's theme of truth traveling. Truth travels, truth is contemporary, and truth prevails. And we'll learn more together about the life and the journey of Sojourner Truth next Sunday and in the Sunday following. And one offering that we would like to leave you with today is a song that is on YouTube from Reverend Daly, who is wearing the clergy stole of Sojourner Truth in this video. So we'll share this song with you of her singing by the river.
Truth walks down by the river, truth kneels down to pray. Truth walks down to the river, and she will carry me. Yes, truth will carry me.
Well, thank you, Reverend Daly, for the beautiful song. You may have seen Reverend Daly here on the screen on the desktop behind us. And in this virtual classroom this month, all of these little items in the classroom are clickable. So our children's ministry can have a virtual interactive component to it. You can download this background in the newsletter. And there's also just a photo version if you want to have the background behind you during our Sunday service next week, and we can all be in our virtual space together in that way.
So thank you. It's been wonderful to share this time. And as we move into a contemporary space, do remember that truth travels. Truth travels from the past. We can take it forward. We can move it into the future. It's our responsibility and our privilege to be able to do that. I hope that you learned some of that today, and I'll see you another time. I'm very glad to have been here with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Forgot to put the tea back in.